Hi guys, CodeTutor here and my name is Deshpande. In this video, we will start going through the for loop in Swift programming language. The way you write for loop is you start with the for keyword and then as the auto suggestion suggests, you have to use item in items, and based on that you have to write the code inside. Item could be any value here, so I can write index, and in you can write 1 to 10. This is called as range operator. This basically tells where the indexing should start and it should end in the loop, and inside that particular loop I can just print index. So what actually happening is whatever the range operator that you have used here, the for loop will run for that particular range. And if you want to start from 0 to 9, then you can start from 0, and instead of using another dot you can use less sign, that is left anchor bracket, and now you can see that the output is from 0 to 9. And if you want it to go from 1 to 10, then you can use from 1 to another dot 10, and that is how the range operators are used. And what if you want to go in the reverse direction? Can I write 10 to 1? You can't do that. So you can't form the range from the upper bound to a lower bound. So the left hand side of the value should always be lesser than the right hand side value that you use in the range operator. But there is a possibility that you may want to actually change the order in which you iterate through the loop. So for that there is another mechanism called as stride. So there are two methods, that is stride to and stride through. Stride to will basically help you to stride from a starting position to an ending position. Doesn't matter whether which one is lower and which one is higher, and in how many orders you want to increment or decrement this particular stride, you can give it by the third argument, which is by. So if I want to stride from 1 to 9 by incrementing it by one value every time, what I can write is 1 to 10, that is stride from 1 to 10 and by 1, and now you will observe that it will be from 1 to 9. So it is equivalent to writing one range operator 10. This is exactly what stride from 1 to 10 by one increment operator mean. But what if you want to reach till 10? In that case you have to use through, and now you will observe that when you use stride through, it will actually go from 1 till 10, and you can just change the order here, that is from 10 to 1 and stride by -1. So now you can observe that it is going from 10 to 1, and you can just change it, and in this case it will go from 10 to 2. And if you want to say from 1 to 100 and stride by 10, it will be increments of 10, and you can even give the reverse order, that is say 100 to 0 and that is -10. This is how the reverse stride will be. So this is much more convenient in case if you want to control the order in which you want to iterate in the for loop. So let us try to use weekdays array that we have created here in the for loop. So I can use index in stride from 0 to weekdays dot count, and the stride is by 1, and instead of printing index I want to print weekdays and pass the index as the value there, and this will just print me all the days that are there in the weekdays array. And if I now just want to go in the reverse order, I can use from weekdays dot count -1 to 0 and -1. And as you can see, this doesn't print me the Monday, so instead of 2 I can use through, and that will just print me the whole array. Instead of using the indices, you want to directly iterate over an array, that can also be done. So what we can simply do is for day in weekdays you can print day, and this will just print you all the days. So this is how for loop works in Swift. In the same way you can iterate over many things depending upon which particular data structure that you are using. In the next video we will go through the while loop. That brings us to the end of this particular video. Don't forget to like, comment, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Take care. Bye.